Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Hunter Goodman. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
And today's starter, Kyle Freeland. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ozzie Albies, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 6-10.
Right side, hard hit. Freeman tossed to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
In the air, left field. McCarthy takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here comes Austin Riley.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit, blasted a solo homer yesterday, the only run they were able to score. This one in the air, center field, brings it in, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get them home. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. Back here in Denver, and now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Strider. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The Braves off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Strider, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Ground ball up the middle. Albies, jump throw, in time, got him.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
0-1 now. That clips the corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Doyle thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. There's a high chopper. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So the Rocks are held in check their first time around. We'll go to the second from Denver. No score on the show. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Dominic Smith. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. That one hops against the fence. And he starts off the second with a double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Man at second. That one found hard the other way. Second inning here, no score. Way inside, and that hit him.
Hit my pitch. First base.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One away.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Spencer Strider.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing. That got it. 2 out. Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Oh. The lefty, the 1-0. On a line. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
Yeah, there's the strike. You'll one. Right through there for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And he grounds one to the right side, but it kicks foul. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That's a ball.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6th, third baseman,
Kyle Carroll's digging in for the Rockies.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Chopped left side. Riley over to Albies. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
fouled off down the right side. Johnston throws to first in time. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's to third. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
No, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Out towards right center field. Veen on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning, Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies.
Johnston.
This one drilled right center field. That one headed for the fence and gone. He sends it out of here. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Strider deals. On the ground to third. Riley sends it across to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 1-2. On the ground right side, Albies sends it to first. 2 away now.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man on second, 2 down. Rip, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. As we go to the top of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dominic Smith. Laced to right center, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Swings through that one for strike 1. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second, over to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out man at first. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. The 0-1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And he dodges that fastball. Tying run in scoring position, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Bunting gets it down to first. Johnston. The flip, nicely done for the out.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Freeman tossed to first. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Back here in Denver, bottom 4, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Just missed. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Up next for the Rockies.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
McCarthy, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Drops one down in front of the plate. He's safe on with a bunt single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Zach Veen. And he's already singled in this game. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now quick throw to first.
No, he got it.
Back on a dive. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at first, one away. Ground ball left side to second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, Berg, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. Might be 2. Over to Albies. On to Smith. 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. In the air to left center. Doyle has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Hit on the ground to short. Ritter throws to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin Riley.
So here's Riley now, 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's a full count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ryan Ritter digging in for the Rockies.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. One now. Swings through that.
Circle change, low inside.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Pitcher Kyle Freeland.
Hit on the ground to short. Kim slings to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Tyler Freeman digs in now. This to third, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Denver. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Leading off, Ha-Sung Kim.
Atlanta, shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Let's go, Rockies!
That's to third, Karros. Long throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the
Up next
sixth.
for Atlanta, first baseman Dominic Smith.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. This one in the air, center field. Doyle on the move. And that quickly, 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Eli White.
Eli White next up for the Braves. Fought off foul.
Plus, Boog, he's been doing a great job of getting hits. Just look at his batting average over the last week plus, and you'll see those numbers really back it up.
Out to short. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. It's the Rockies 2 and the Braves 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Nope, that's away.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-0.
Well,
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Strider deals. Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball. Outside.
Check swing called strike. And the count now even up.
High inside.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Four-seam fastball.
The 2-2 on the way.
here we go.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Center fielder Brenton Doyle.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
down, runner at third. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the sixth. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Two down, nobody on.
Whoa.
And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Pitches in there. That's strike 2. On the ground, right side. Albies there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Braves 1. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. We go to the top of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. This one high in the air to left center. Doyle takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Looking to start something with one gone. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throw short, hops him at first, can't come up with it. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kyle Freeland won't go any further tonight. And a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Juan Mejia.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Back to the top of the order now. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Just missed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The tying run at the plate. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Braves with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. That one lifted to left. McCarthy on his way over, and that'll do it. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 3 and the Braves 1. This is Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Daysbel Hernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Kyle Carroll digging in for the Rockies.
third baseman, Kyle Carroll.
On the ground to the left. Over to Smith. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
First baseman, Troy Johnston.
Digging in, Troy Johnston. He blasted 1 out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third, over to first, and there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Base hit! Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
38.
Victor Vodnik.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-2. Chop to the left side. Slings it across. Important first down to begin the 8th.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
High chopper to third. Rolls across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
2 outs, base is empty. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yo, that's a ball.
That one drilled left field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
In the air to left center. Doyle on the move. He's got it, and that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Coors Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. New pitcher for the Braves, Tyler Kinley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Kinley, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next offering is fouled back.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow. It makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Now the 0-1. Hard hit, right side. Smith takes it himself, and 2 away now.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 1 for 3. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Through to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. Oh. In the dirt. And a 1-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. So 1 left for Colorado, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Brennan Bernardino.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Pitch misses, ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the go. Pitches low.
That's low.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. And another ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. 1 away. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. He represents the go-ahead run. Late with the swing there. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. Breaking ball inside. Going to count 1-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Tying run at second base. Here at the top of the ninth. And now it's filled up. Ozzie Albies in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Braves down to their final out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Trying to deliver as the hero.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner edges away at second. They're down to their final strike.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where Each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.